Welcome back, gamers. Today, we're diving into the immersive world of Next Rift 1.0. Picture this: intense battles, strategic gameplay, and endless adventures. Ready to master the game? Let's jump right in. In this video, we'll dive into the latest update, exploring the new map, bridges, and ports. We'll kick things off in easy mode, focusing on standard pollution levels and building upkeeps. It's an excellent way to get familiar with the new features. Let's jump in and see how it's done. Exploring the Ribbon Isles map, we've got a European theme with temperatures from -6 to 18 degrees Celsius. No tweaks to the default settings. We're going in with natural disasters enabled. Time to see how this world unfolds, one move at a time. Alright, starting our journey on the two-lane highway, we approach a gorgeous bridge. It's two-level, the top for buses, cars and bikes, and below a railway line. As we zoom in, the road bridge leads us into town, promising a mix of adventure and discovery. Let's dive into this journey and see where the road takes us. Starting from the info panel, we click Natural Resources. Green shows agriculture, blue is for coal and jewelry, and black marks oil. To manage pollution, we'll consider airflow, placing industries away from the city's path. For ground and noise pollution, we'll add parks and green spaces, zoning residential areas away from industry. Let's build a clean, peaceful city. Let's move ahead with our city planning. I'm starting with the road tool, and here I'm upgrading an existing 4-lane road to a 6-lane one. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about future-proofing. Wider roads mean smoother traffic flow, especially in high-demand areas. We're making sure our city doesn't choke under congestion later on. I'm using the upgrade option directly from the map tile, keeping the layout intact while boosting capacity. This way we won't need to demolish anything or rework the grid later. Smart planning now saves us big headaches down the line. Let's keep building with vision and efficiency. Now that we've upgraded the main road, it's time to lay down a fresh artery. This new road will eventually lead to our industrial zone. I'm placing it with precision, angle, slope, elevation, all carefully adjusted to match the terrain. We're not just drawing lines, we're shaping the backbone of our city's logistics. This stretch will handle cargo, trucks, and heavy traffic, so it needs to be direct, wide, and future-ready. By planning this early, we ensure our industrial area stays connected without disturbing residential peace. With the industrial artery in place, it's time to focus on our people. I'm now extending the main residential road. This will be the spine of our first housing zone. We're keeping the alignment clean and direct, making sure future expansions stay smooth. This road will carry families, workers, and daily life, so it needs to be calm, connected, and efficient. By laying this out early, we're setting the foundation for a peaceful neighborhood where traffic flows gently and green spaces can thrive. Let's build homes with care, because every road leads to someone's story. We're taking full control of the city layout now. I've used the bulldozer tool to clear the old roads, wiping the slate clean so we can build with intention. From the upgraded main road, I've placed a fresh connector. This will be the backbone of our row housing zone. Now I'm laying down 5 parallel two-way roads, each 400 meters long. These will form the grid for our residential blocks, clean, efficient, and easy to navigate. This setup gives us flexibility for zoning, utilities, and green spaces. It's not just about placing roads, it's about crafting a neighborhood that feels organized and livable. Let's build homes that breathe, streets that flow, and a city that grows with purpose. Before we finalize the row housing zone, I'm checking the natural resources tool. This helps us identify fertile land, perfect for future agricultural development. We're not placing farms just yet, but I'm carving out a dedicated road that will connect to this fertile patch. It's a strategic move, ensuring our city has access to local food production and clean industry. This road won't interfere with residential peace, but it'll be ready when we expand into farming. Smart cities think ahead, and every road we place now is a step towards sustainable growth. Before locking in the residential zone, I'm adding pathways across the area. These aren't just shortcuts, they're lifelines for pedestrians, connecting homes to parks, schools, and transit. By weaving these paths into the grid now, we make sure our neighborhoods feel walkable and safe. It's about more than roads for cars, it's about giving citizens freedom to move. breathe and enjoy their city. Strong pathways create strong communities. And with this step, our row housing zone is ready to become a place where people truly belong. Before we dive into residential zoning, I'm setting up our industrial zone. This area will be the engine of our city where production meets progress. I'm placing a small coal power plant here, giving our town its very first source of electricity. It's compact, efficient, and powerful enough to light up every home we'll build. Next, I'm connecting the plant to the existing power grid. This ensures a steady supply for our citizens, and any surplus energy can be sold outside the town, bringing in extra revenue. With power secured, our city is ready to grow. With power secured, it's time to bring water into the picture. I'm extending a few extra roads in the industrial area right next to the water source. This gives us the perfect spot to place our water pumping station. Using the snapping tool, I'm adjusting the placement with precision, making sure the station sits exactly where it needs to be. Clean water is the lifeblood of any city, and by planning this early, we ensure every household will have a reliable supply. From here, pipes will spread across the grid, connecting homes, industries, and services. Step by step, we're building a city that flows, powered, connected, and ready to grow. With power and water in place, it's time to bring industry to life. I'm opening the industrial zoning tool and marking out the first dedicated area. This will be the foundation for factories, warehouses, and jobs, our city's economic heartbeat. Once the zone is set, I'm extending a few more roads across the industrial district. These roads will give structure, ensuring every building has access to transport and utilities. It's all about efficiency, straight lines, clean grids, and space for growth. By planning this carefully, we're not just placing factories, we're building opportunity. This industrial zone will power our economy, support our citizens, and keep the city moving forward. Now, here's a little trick. I don't want to pollute the river water, so instead of dumping sewage straight into it, I'm using the terraforming tool to carve out a ground hole. I'm placing the sewage outlet right there, contained away from the clean water supply. It's not perfect, but it keeps our river safe for now. Later, when we unlock more map tiles and advanced water filtration systems, we'll fix this properly. But for the moment, this hack does the job and the city keeps flowing. Sometimes smart city planning means clever improvisation. With sewage handled and utilities in place, it's time to expand. I'm placing a new 4-lane road branching out from the main grid. This will lead to our next residential zone. This new stretch opens up fresh space for homes while expanding our residential reach. Something big just happened. We've unlocked our first milestone, Tiny Village. It's official, our city is alive. The roads, the power, the water, the planning, it's all coming together. This milestone brings in fresh funds, new tools, and a sense of progress. From here, things get real. More services, more citizens, and more decisions. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. Hartford is no longer just a blueprint, it's becoming a city. Now we're adding a new dimension to our industrial zone, livestock farming. I'm using the specialized industry tool to draw out the farming area with precision. This zone will be dedicated to animal husbandry, bringing food production and rural character into our city's economy. By placing it within the industrial district, we keep logistics tight, close to power, water, and transport. As our city levels up, we've opened the progression panel to unlock key infrastructure upgrades. We've earned development points and now it's time to spend them wisely. First, we unlock roundabouts, a simple yet powerful tool to manage traffic flow at busy junctions. Just one point, and we gain smoother intersections and fewer traffic jams. Next, we activate the Advanced Road Services tool. This gives us deeper control, lane directions, speed limits, and smarter road behavior, perfect for fine-tuning our growing network. And finally, we unlock large roads using 2 development points. These wide multi-lane roads are built for high-speed traffic and heavy demand, ideal for future city centers and industrial corridors. With these upgrades, Hartford isn't just expanding, it's evolving. Smarter roads, better flow, and a foundation built for the future. We've just upgraded our existing main road to a 6-lane highway, a major step toward handling future traffic. This road will carry the weight of our growing city, connecting residential zones, industry, and services with speed and efficiency. Instead of adding a U-turn, we've chosen a cleaner, more streamlined layout. This design keeps traffic flowing forward, reducing confusion and improving overall efficiency. Using the advanced road services tool, we've fine-tuned lane behavior to match our vision. Every road in Hartford now feels intentional, built not just for vehicles, but for the rhythm of a growing city. And now, the moment we've been building toward, I'm painting the EU medium density row housing zone. These European style row houses will be the heart of our first residential district. Compact, elegant, and perfect for a growing city like Hartford. I've chosen this area carefully, away from pollution, close to services, and connected by clean roads and pathways. This isn't just zoning, it's crafting a neighborhood where people will live, grow, and thrive. From empty grids to living streets, our city is finally ready to welcome its first citizens. We've added a medium roundabout to smooth out traffic flow. No signals, no stops, just clean, continuous movement. It connects key streets and adds a touch of design to our growing city. The city is coming alive, buildings are popping up across our residential zone, but to keep the look consistent, we're removing the smaller houses. We want this row housing area to feel unified, clean lines, matching styles, and a strong visual rhythm. It's all about design, and Hartford deserves precision. We're building a few more row houses to complete the look, removing smaller ones to keep the style consistent. Clean lines, matching facades. This zone is all about harmony, and now we're painting our first industrial zone, placed with purpose, aligned with wind flow and groundwater data, ready to power Hartford's economy. From homes to jobs, the city is coming together. Our economy is holding strong, 296 per hour, and we're still in the green. That's not just luck, it's smart planning. We've built a power grid that doesn't just serve Hartford, it exports electricity beyond our borders. Through the high voltage lines, we're sending out 19 megawatts to neighboring cities. Clean energy flowing out, steady income flowing in. This isn't just infrastructure, it's strategy. They're coming in from the open highways, down Jefferson Parkway and Gibbs Crescent, rolling toward Hartford, the town we built from the ground up. The roads are wide, the speed limit's set, and the city begins to unfold. Traffic lights blink ahead, guiding the flow. On one side, our industrial backbone stands tall. On the other, green spaces and clean lanes welcome the first wave of residents. And now they're reaching their destination, parking their bikes outside brand new homes, taking in the calm streets, the fresh air, the promise of something new. This is Hartford, no longer just a blueprint, but a living, breathing city. From empty plots to moving families, we're watching it take its first breath. More and more people are moving in, drawn by the charm of their new homes and the promise of a city built with care. Ashwood Street is alive with footsteps and fresh arrivals. Families settling in, bikes parked, conversations beginning. Hartford isn't just growing, it's becoming loved. Every house filled, every road traveled, every smile shared. This city is starting to feel like home. We just checked Chirper, our city's own social feed. It's buzzing like Twitter, filled with thoughts, moods, and first impressions. And guess what? People are already loving this place. From sunny skies to cozy homes, Hartford is trending for all the right reasons. We're placing a grain farm just outside the residential zone, not too close but close enough to feel connected. It's clean, quiet, and brings a sense of calm to the city's edge. No pollution, just golden fields and steady production. This isn't just zoning, it's lifestyle. Hartford now has a touch of farmland, and the rhythm of the city just got a little softer. After placing the farmland, we turned our attention back to the streets, removing unnecessary traffic lights from 5 key roads. They were causing slowdowns, holding up the flow. Now, with cleaner intersections and smarter routing, vehicles move freely and the city breathes easier. This is how Hartford grows, not just by building, but by refining. Demand's rising again, so we're adding a few more European-style low-density homes to the neighborhood. They blend beautifully with the existing layout, charming facades, walkable streets, and the calm suburban vibe. Each new house adds warmth, character, and a place for someone to call home. Our city isn't just growing, it's growing with style. We're laying down new pathways, opening space for something essential, our first commercial zone. Low-density businesses, cozy storefronts, and local shops. Places where citizens can buy food, groceries, and everyday essentials. It's not just about convenience, it's about community. These streets will soon buzz with life as Hartford begins to trade, connect, and thrive. We've just purchased two new map tiles, pushing the boundaries of our small town outward. The first expansion heads toward the industrial zone, unlocking space for growth and logistics. And now we're extending existing roads, laying the groundwork to expand our tree factory. More space means more production, more jobs, and a greener economy. This isn't just expansion, it's evolution. Small town is growing with purpose, and every road we place is a step towards something bigger. It's time to care for our people. We're placing the first medical clinic in our small town, a place of healing, hope, and reassurance. No more uncertainty. Citizens will be healthier, happier, and safer. From quiet streets to caring services, this town is growing not just in size but in heart. While watching the ambulance rush to help James Anderson, I clicked on the house next door and found someone else in need. Brett Carpenter, a well-educated resident of Mistwood Street, was waiting for a hearse. It was a quiet reminder that care goes beyond the living. I opened the death care menu. Two options appeared: a cemetery, too large for our current layout, and a crematorium, still locked for now. We unlocked and placed the crematorium, a quiet promise to honor every life. In our small town, care goes beyond the living. From first homes to final farewells, we build with heart. After placing the crematorium, we expanded the main road of our second residential zone, making space for new homes, new stories, and a growing future. Then we extended that same road toward the industrial zone, laying the groundwork for future connectivity and smart logistics. And just beyond, near the coast, we added a roundabout, a graceful loop to guide future traffic. We've just reached milestone 2. Our small town is now officially a small village. With it comes CL 300,000, 4 new development points, and a fresh wave of possibilities. From healthcare to industry, from quiet streets to coastal roundabouts, we're building smarter, faster, and with purpose. This village isn't just growing, it's evolving. And with milestone 2 unlocked, we close the first chapter of our journey. From heartfelt services to smart expansions, our small village is ready for more. We'll continue building in the next episode where new possibilities await and the story unfolds even further. This is Next Rift 1.0. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join us on the next adventure.